Welcome back to Live at 5. We're still here at the Canadian Coast Guard College. And you know, there's so much that I didn't know about Coast Guard and the work that they do. And one thing I don't know is what mcts stands for. I saw it outside in the sign. I'd like you to meet Heather Ozon, who is the officer in charge of mcts. Heather, let's start by explaining what that means.
Well, mcts stands for Marine Communications and Traffic Services. What you see here is the mcts Sydney Centre. There's 3 centres in the Maritimes region. There's one in St. John and one in Halifax, and our centre here. Our main mission is to ensure the safety of life at sea, protection of the environment, the efficient movement of shipping.
Now, this display is very, very impressive, Heather. Tell me what you're having a look at here, what this tells us, and why you do monitor these screens.
What you see right here, this is Cancel Traffic, Cancel Vessel Traffic Services Zone. This is in Shuttabuckto Bay, coming up into Cabot Strait, or into Cancel Strait. Vessels that come into the zone, commercial vessels, they have to report at different spots while they're coming in. They'll pass along their destination, their ETA at their destination and whatnot, what type of cargo they're handling. Here in Cancel, the port is ranked as number 2 in the country for the amount tonnage of cargo that's handled, and that's because in Cancel Strait at Point Tupper, we have the New Star terminals. We have super tankers that come in and they'll offload their cargo. These vessels, sometimes they're 330, 340 meters or more in length, and they're just too large to go into some of the smaller ports, and where Cancel is one of the largest ice-free, deepest ports on the east coast of Canada, they come here, and then smaller tankers will come in after them, and they will take the cargo on and then bring it to the ports in the U.S.
Now, one question I have to ask is what kind of impact does the weather element play in what you do here?
Weather plays a big part, not just in our vessel traffic zones. Here it would matter because a lot of times pilots are unable to board vessels to bring them into the strait because of the speed of the winds.
Right.
But also out at sea for the normal commercial vessel or pleasure craft as well, weather plays a big part. A lot of times vessels get into difficulty. It's not in good weather, it's going to be in bad weather. So we provide a broadcast service. It's a continuous service, and they can tune in at any time and get the weather, and they're up to date all the time. We give advance notice of gale warnings, storm warnings, whatnot, so it's all for the safety of the mariner.
And that's very important information and services that you offer to all the vessels out there. So thank you very much for explaining what happens here at mcts. Heather Ozon with the mcts Centre. Over to you, Star.